This video was brought to you by Pulsaril Studios. If you have a scary story to share, send it to daltonworst10@gmail.com. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe, and here we go. Back in the summer of 2016, I went on a solo camping trip in the woods of northern Michigan. I was 25 at the time and going through a rough patch in life work stress, a breakup, just everything. I thought a few nights alone in nature would clear my head. I drove up on a Thursday afternoon, about 4 hours north of Detroit, to a remote campground I'd read about in a backpacking forum. No cell service, no rangers on duty, just a few marked clearings and a lake. Sounded perfect. The first day and night were peaceful. I set up my tent near the edge of the lake, made a small fire, ate some freeze-dried food, and journaled until dark. The stars out there were insane, like glitter spilled across the whole sky. No sounds except for crickets and the occasional splash of something in the water. It was the second night things got weird. I was in my tent around 11:30, reading by lantern light, when I heard heavy footsteps outside. Not deer, not squirrels. These were two-legged, and slow. I froze. There was no one else at the site. No cars in the lot when I got there, no other tents. This place was miles from the nearest town. The steps stopped just outside the tent. I reached for the hatchet I kept by my sleeping bag and clicked off the lantern. My heart was pounding so hard I thought whoever was out there could hear it. Then, nothing. 10 minutes passed. 20. Eventually, I convinced myself it was just my imagination, maybe an animal. Maybe I dozed off. But around 2 I woke up again. Only this time, the zipper to my tent door was half open. I know for a fact I zipped it shut before bed. I always do. I sat bolt upright, hatchet in hand, and looked outside with my flashlight. Nothing. Just the trees. Still and silent. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. At first light, I packed everything up. I wasn't about to stick around to see what or who had been out there. But here's the part that still makes my stomach turn. As I was loading my backpack, I noticed footprints in the dirt just beyond my tent. They weren't mine. Bare feet, large, human, and facing toward the tent. But the trail didn't lead back to the parking lot. It just vanished into the woods. I never went camping alone again.